Hello and welcome welcome to week 7 of College League. I'm Zinj and this is my mentoring season, I suppose, for Gucci's Wood Elves, who may be playing Orcs yet again. Yep, that's an Orc team. So, against Orcs, these Elves have had a pretty rocky start, some good results, but some bad injuries. So let's see where the team stands now, because I've already forgotten. Okay, what forgot? We have a bunch of loners. We've got 2 war dancers. That is nice. One's movement busted with strip ball, which is a bit of a shame about movement bust. Oh, and the guard guy has got block and a niggle. I'm gonna assume. A kicker, catcher of block. That's nice. Bunch of linemen against a alt team. Pretty standard alt team. 1 tackle, which could be a problem. Wrestle. Lineman's quite nice. A couple of black alts with block. Nice players and a nice blow guy who's one to watch out for. Okay, so this looks like a central symmetrical chevron defense, which I think I like. I like it. Yeah. Definitely want to protect the war dancers, so probably best then to have these 2 players on the sides, I suppose. I mean, they are blitzable. Maybe he uses his tackle to hit the catcher with a 2-die here and tackle. Get a hit against AB7. Probably not from there though. Or you could come here with a black orc and get a block, but you don't really want to do that with the black orc or you might get surfed. So that's not too bad. We're using kick, we get a reroll, that's going to help. Ooh, that's a bit too deep for that kick. Is that with kick? If it's with kick, you should always kick so that it can't go out. I mean, that probably was a bounce out, but I'd never pick the edge compared to a couple more squares in, just because the touchback is so massive compared to making a really slow orc thrower go and pick up the ball. Right, so let's see, and they chose to receive, which I think is a mistake, because you always want to be on defense first as elves while you've got your full team. Been through this enough times now. Just a push from the mighty blow guy is nice. Going quite aggressive, which you can do with all this strength. So this is probably going to be a nicely defended ball. I'd be thinking about putting some 1 or 2 players around the back, but otherwise probably just falling back from here. Never push is nice. Yeah. So, what forgot? So I would like a player around here or around here, but I don't want it to be the block guard because he's too much of a target. So that probably means it's this side. That might mean it's the catcher. He's sort of a scoring threat in case you have something to happen next turn. It probably just means he gets hit by the block tackle, or maybe it's this lineman just runs to here. I think I'd like that. And other than that, I think we're falling back. So I'd pick who we're going to blitz. I think for me it'd be this black orc. We'd have maybe the catcher in here, or this guy in there. Blitz the war dancer. If you knock him over, or not really, I'd put him a square back, just because he's movement 4, so we can't advance much further. And then everybody else, well, these guys are probably sort of okay there, maybe. Maybe we move the block guard back. If I just lost the icons? No. And then dodge these guys out. So that's what I'm looking at, is just... He's very well defended. There's not much to exploit here. So I think I'd just fall back, but not very far, and see what he does with that. As orcs, he's going to want to keep basing you and trying to get some damage in. Which he might do, but we got away with that turn quite well. Okay, both of those around there. I sort of like that. Maybe not as much next to each other, because they'll probably just get based up. Maybe, but we'll see. So if we're going for that, I might put the catcher feather back. Maybe. But we are hitting this black orc. It's nice. I do like putting him there as well instead of there. Protect the war dancer. This is looking quite good to me now. Yes, and protect the other war dancer. And then I would dodge with these first, so that if this dodge fails, he's on the floor. He's probably not fouling you, compared to dodging with him first. So that's the only thing I would do differently there. So he wants to come to here. Very nice. That's sort of okay. I think I would have preferred here. Just because any blitz sort of here lets him base most of your team. Whereas here's a bit more annoying to deal with. But I think that went very well, actually. Be interested to see what he does with these players now. So it's nice to have the couple of players back there that he has to deal with them in some way. If that's running away, or if it bigs them up. It splits up his team compared to you keeping your entire team in this side. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. He has based his cage. They are strength 4, but okay. Maybe it's not so silly. So before I knocked down, I'm thinking these guys are based, so maybe you can do something here. Maybe you can have the guard in there, and this guy gets a 1-die and possibly even pushes the ball out somewhere that you can hit it. But no, he's done fine from there. So I'd be very tempted to hit the mighty blow just because he's so dangerous. I think I just might take that blitz straight off. Just swing around and elf screen here, so have the war dancer and the block guard guy back a bit and other players in front of them. He's not got any removals yet, which is always a bit frustrating as a bash team. So yeah, I think I'd just take another turn to disengage, and maybe then after that turn start thinking about basing his guys without block. Those ones. With some players, maybe, and see if we can break this cage up. But as it is, I would not be going for any kind of sack. There's just no good recovery from a good leap in, or cancelling the assists here. This guy's based, isn't he? So actually, that's just a block to take. Oh, this is aggressive. Yeah, we wanted someone to take this block. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't mind hitting the tackle because he's kind of scary for your positionals. I think I would have taken this first though, yeah. Ooh, armor break's very nice. KO's super nice. That's really good. What have we got left? Okay, that worked out quite well, and there's 2 die here, so I'll take that. Put him, well, anywhere. I wouldn't have followed up though. So if this black, so he gets a block either way, a 2-die block either way. Here we can put you up here. Here he has to put you here or here, and maybe it's a push. Maybe it's both down. Probably doesn't make much difference. That was my thinking there. Okay, so we're quite concentrated now. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's interesting. He set up a chain push there with that guy. I wonder if that was on purpose. Yeah. So, very defensive on the ball, which makes me think maybe we should be looking at trying to get rid of a cage corner and base the ball carrier to try and make some progress here. There's much stuff that could happen here. I mean, there's a 2-die there. Very clever. Very smart to use the Black Orcs, the cage corners, special ones with block. So perhaps I bring this catch around to here and maybe blitz this War Dancer onto the ball. Where's the tackle guy? Is it this one? Oh, here he is. That's nice. I think, yeah, I mean, it's probably not the play we're going for now, but I want to put the tackle guy down here so that he can't move to use that tackle next turn. That would have helped a lot. And then, yeah, probably looked at blitzing this cage corner off and standing on the ball. And then he'd actually be in a bit of trouble. I do like that blitz, the War Dancer, to then move away. I like that a lot. Yep. Solid elf screen. In the screen, the guard here is actually really nice. That helps quite a bit. One's disengaging. Ah, that's a nice turn. Excellent. So he's probably feeling the pressure to advance a little bit here now. So the cage is based. We can probably do something with that. That's too much. I mean, he's based his cage a bit too much there, I think. So for me, we bring somebody, probably this loner, over to mark off this Black Orc so this lineman can make a 2-die block if somebody gets in here. To push him here or here, probably there actually. And then you can get a 1 around the ball, that'd be nice. There's quite a lot of options here actually. But that's my first thought. We don't want to get into a full scrum. Oh, that's a shame. I thought we were going for that then. Just more screening, which I guess is fine. But I think if your opponent bases with his cage against your players and they're free, and you know they can take a block, that's always a big opportunity to do something with, even if it's against strength 4. Oh wow, that's nice. Oh, you'll lap at that too. Shame the apple works. So actually, rather than falling back more, I would definitely then put the War Dancer here, brought this player around to here and took the 2-die. If we can get another knockdown, we would also be basing the ball. That would have been amazing. You'd be giving up a bit of space here then. But if you've based the ball, he probably uses that as the blitz. And then if this guy does make the dodge, we're in a really good place. But it's never too much of a mistake to form up a proper screen. So if he falls back, he probably goes there. Oh, there. Either's good. This is looking very nice. We've no scoring threat, but I don't think that matters. We actually need them. We've actually got numbers advantage, which is amazing. So making the most use of it here. Depends how this ends up, but I definitely want to go for the ball next turn, I think. Really depends on this guard here. So he's out. Tackle's now free, which is a shame. And he's on the catcher. So the the safest option actually is probably just a one die. So rather than a leap, if you can ever do a one die, even without block, that's as safe as the leap if it makes it one die onto the ball. So for me, that's a one die block there, and then you blitz the ball. Which it looks like we're going for, and it's not down, so that's good. You have to follow up. And now I would not have moved that war dancer, because if we do get the ball down, maybe you need that war dancer to go and collect it. No, I don't think I would have rerolled that either. I probably would take that dodge, but I'd be looking at this block now, and then seeing how awkward we can make this. Okay, this is looking good. I think I would have rerolled that one, just because it's quite a crucial turn now. That if he doesn't clear these elves, he'd be in a lot of trouble. So that one, I would have rerolled, even though a lot of those I wouldn't do. Because that actually makes quite a difference. In what he has available. That's a mistake, him using the tackle. Compared to saving it for the war dancer. I suppose it's just going to pinball him around until he gets him down though. Oh. Oh wow. Did not expect that. That reroll. Okay. So I forgot, we do a war dancer sort of free. We it's no good. It's not really a good chain push on there with all this strength. Might have been otherwise. So maybe this guy comes in and blitzes with his assist cancelled somehow. Maybe the war dancer, even though I don't love it. The war dancer there. Oh, snakes. That's harsh. So, didn't really like it. I think I'd preferred the one die to be able to get into the ball, but for more than that, I would have liked this guy to just blitz the ball with the war dancer just stood here being in the way with his blodge. Yeah. In the end, this actually ends up a really good drive for the Orcs. Assuming he doesn't foul this war dancer, that's just straight away a leap, I think, which means the ability to catcher, cancelling the assists. If we had something like sidestep, I'd instead want to get that onto the ball, but as it is, I mean, you probably don't stop the score no matter what happens, really. Catches down, so that's a shame. So maybe actually the leap for me would be someone dodging around to here and coming in and leaping that way and pushing upwards, and maybe this play can do something. But more just because if you leap from this side, he probably just recovers it quite easily. That's actually in scoring range, so that's nice. So yeah, he could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th there. And the leaping sack here isn't much worse. That I don't like as much, because if we can knock the ball free... Oh, so we are going from that side, but we're using all our players to do it. Okay. Every time it's going to be a skull. Yep. Every time you fail a leap and then it succeeds, it's going to be a skull. And I've said that before, and that's when that's what happened. Okay. Well, if the catcher survives, maybe we can try a one turn. That's always a good backup plan as what else. Try and keep the catcher alive, at least one of them, and go for a quick one turn. Oh, double skull. Doesn't really matter now. Good news is he can't foul the war dance this time, which is why it's good to try the leap on turn 7. Well, he could try the foul, but it'd be a bit silly too. He only needed 2 assists to make this a free die. He survives, so that's good. Okay, can we manage a one turn? I wouldn't expect it in College League, but it is something to practice and look at and read up about. It's only 2 pushes for a Wood Elf catcher, which is almost always doable. And then you want to be dodging around the outside here, so it's into 1 tackle zone rather than 2. It's about as much as you could hope for a one turn, really. I mean, the way he's set up here. So it looks like I'm going to come in, hit him there, hit him there, hit him there. Yep, that's good. The problem can be the ball, so yeah, 2 players back there looks good to me. Do have the reroll, so here's hoping. Oh, the arrow is quite I'd use this guy. Definitely use that guy rather than one near it in case he doesn't pick it up. I guess it doesn't matter. But generally. And yeah, you have to reroll it, it's a knockdown, that's a shame. So the one turns are quite a low odds play. Hey, the catcher gets a block. Doesn't need the extra assist. Not thinking about fouling though. I don't think you can make this a free die, can you? Oh, you can. I wasn't even counting. So that's nice. Probably wouldn't foul though. Just the pass, that's a shame. Well, can't expect the one turn to work, but I'm glad we tried it. Got the chaos back, and his is out, that's quite nice. It's just, oh, it's the mighty blow, that's really nice. Okay. I'm not sure what to do here. I don't even know if I'd be going for the 2-turn score. If we do go for a 2-turn though, it's definitely this side, compared to the side with the tackle blitzer. But if we're going for the 2-turn, I would completely give up on these line scrimmage blocks. I just have a player marking them enough so that they can't do anything if it's a blitz. Otherwise, it's just too many players used up to come down this side and make a nice 2-turn. But it's not an easy one anyway. So yeah, just sort of spreading out and seeing what happens can be a better play here. If we were going to run up there, I would have actually followed up and used the dodge to get a bit more distance. Really like basing him up because he's already got these Black Hawks here. It just gives him more blocks. I'll just do a blitz here. I'll definitely blitz the wall answer, I think. And then it gives him an extra free block. So I want to go for that, actually. Yeah, I would have gone for the pass there as well, but keep rolling those ones. That one, I would not have re-rolled, I don't think. Because if that fails, yeah. Yeah, this is actually quite bad now, because he can just do a one-day push here, and then he can just surf the catcher. Does make it a little bit more tricky. Okay, it makes it a lot more tricky. So with this blitzer, if I was him, what I would be doing here, yes, is taking the block with the thrower, then actually doing the dodge with the blitzer to come round and get, it's actually 2-die on the catcher. It almost definitely serves him. Oh, not that way though. Okay, well I guess we just 2-die the blitzer and score then. Oh, that's a shame. That I would reroll, yes. And then I would just score. Okay, we're gonna score on the War Dancer. Don't like it after using the reroll. Don't mind it beforehand. At least it's from there. And now it just wants to pass. I to blow guys back. Okay, so we're trying something different in this setup. I like it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe we are. Put the loner on the line. Definitely want the loners on the line of scrimmage to get killed, rather than your actual players. And and I think I'd swap these two over. You know, assuming that's not a loner. Because if I was him, I'm definitely blitzing that guy against the sideline. I mean, it's someone to go there. It actually makes him come this way rather than go that way. So we'll see if he does that. It's a nice kick. Thanks to kick. Thrower can't get to it, so maybe we can go pretty hard for the ball. We'll see. And yeah, it's coming here. It's going mighty blow. This is the problem when your elves are a bit too tempting to punch. Interesting, you followed up. Very interesting, especially with this guy being guard. I think I would definitely be looking at surfing that guy now. It's just coming in here, 2-die. 2-die, thanks to guard. And then blocking that guy too. So, that's my turn, I think. It still is, you know. Okay, maybe not. Actually, of course it is. That's chain push. This guy comes here, he blitzes him there, pushes him there. Yes. So proud. And knockdown helps. Yay, there we go. Excellent. Yes, you follow up so you can take this block too. He's out there. I'm very happy with this. Oh, no apple as well. Boo. And we get to take that as well. Nice. I'd be worried if they had frenzy, but they don't. Oh, that's a shame. Kind of like running through there with the tackle sort of out the way, but it wasn't to be this time. Just played my G-Man match where my opponent made all the 3+ dodges through tackle zones in the world. And a 4+ that won in the game. Very interested to see what he does to this player now. Oh, hello. You don't have sure hands. He's finally started fouling. Okay, he's probably not going to hand off, but he's also a bit too difficult to leap into the cage this turn, so I wouldn't be thinking about that right now. Oh, you know what? Could we surf that? Probably could. It's probably a bit too silly. But you could chain push him somewhere. Slot somebody else in, maybe, and chain push him off the pitch again. That would be cheeky. But something to think about. So yes, I wouldn't be looking at the sack this turn, instead maybe just moving away from the cage a little bit. But not a lot. Like that. Nice. Nice stun. Okay. I want to make sure now that this tackle guy can't get a blitz with any assists. I want to make sure that this is screened off so he can't blitz on that wall dancer. So yeah, I think I might have brought him out actually. Yeah, if I was him, I'd bring this lineman around and definitely blitz that wall dancer now. Maybe he's going to foul again? Okay, he's not going for that blitz, but he should be using his tackle more. I think, seeing as he didn't pick up the thrower, the sure hands became massive then in this game, and they would have been doing everything to have the strip ball war dancer just somewhere central but protected until there was a good surf, which might sack, which is probably this next turn actually. As it is, maybe he's going to try and blitz the war dancer. Maybe not. Maybe not. No. Did he even blitz then? Yes. Yes, he did. Nothing doing there. Okay, I'm very tempted to surf the tackler as well. Again, he's left the cage based, so we could have brought him round to here and him round to here and got a 2-die, made a gap into the ball, and probably got the war dancer around just with dodges. Quite a long way though. So maybe instead push the Black Orc out of the way, and then you can definitely make it round. So there's definitely more of an opportunity there. But yeah, getting him against the sideline would be quite nice. Very nice. I'll probably be looking at dodging the catcher out. Down the back somewhere. There he goes. That's nice. With no tackle around. I like that a lot. So this isn't too bad, but I think there's 3 turns. We should probably have had a 1-die on the ball in this match so far. And not gone for it. Instead opting to just blitz a cage corner or something off and screen off. Which works for a while, but it usually doesn't work for the whole drive. They usually make enough progress but then score on the last turn, as they did in the last half. So, oh, please don't just block the Black Orc again. No, so we really need this strip ball to hit the ball somehow. Maybe even if that's a player in here. I quite like him to go that way, I think, compared to going that way. Mark up the thrower as well, to stop him picking it up again. Yeah. Maybe you take a block here, using another player or two. But, oh wow, another injury. Is that the guy we scored on? No, it's the other guy. Though actually them being by the sideline is actually really good to start screening up more instead now. I'd make the screen safe first with the Lona here, the one answer there, someone here, and then looking at blitzing the thrower. And then he's in trouble. Probably forget about these guys for a turn. Especially the thrower being AV8, which looks like it's what we're going for. Just a push. Push him back there. Yeah, probably just standing here somewhere. That'll do. There's nice. I'm liking this. Oh, I wouldn't have taken that. I would have given the block and tied these two players up for a turn. Now his tackle's free, and the tackle's by far the scariest player. You'd include in the Mighty Blow, really. So I'd actually probably mark the tackle up with the kick lineman next turn. So he's going to base his cage near the sideline again. If there's a good opportunity to leap in this way, push the ball that way, that would be really good. Just might be, depending on what the thrower does. Yeah, I think I'd just... Thought I heard something then. So yes, like that, I definitely mark up the tackle. That's what I'm worried about. But we're slotting him here. Oh no! Not again! Hit the ball with strip ball! Okay, well, we can at least take a 2-die here. I guess that's not too bad, and then as long as you re-roll his dodge. Oh. Oh, okay. That works too. You don't have to always screen. You can do this. No, I would I re-roll that? Yes, because it's turn 15. Okay, so we're causing issues. This is actually really nice now. Though we have got away with not dying quite a lot. Oh. It's turn 15 and he's not moving the ball. I suppose I didn't realise it was so late in the game. Last turn the catcher should have been somewhere easily in scoring range. Okay, so what have we got? We can get near the ball, and then you can do a strip ball blitz. Why did we not follow up? I don't know. Oh, we're just blocking everyone out of the way, okay. Guess this gives us an assist. It does. his thrower's there, which is a bit annoying. Still, probably get the ball somewhere. Let's definitely go this way. Might catches it now. No? Okay, well instead of... I think I might have taken the block here to push him onto the ball and hope for a better scatter and then get the catcher to try and retrieve it. I think I'd stand this guy up. Well, he has levelled, so maybe not. But it's turn 16, so these are his only scoring threats. So I'll be thinking about standing him up and placing somebody else next to him as well. But really I'd like to go for the ball. In fact, if we're doing this and it's a push, okay, I think this is a 10, or an action too late, because it went there. And then, even though it's just as bad a pickup, I would have put the catcher onto the ball, and if he fails it, he fails it, and you've got to reroll. So it's 55% chance. But even if you fail that pickup, and the ball goes somewhere else, with the catcher stood there, it's not so bad actually. As this is, he can just push him off quite easily. Oh dear. He's fine. We're gonna see an orc passing play here, aren't we? Now the damage is coming. So this could have come a lot earlier, which would have been a lot worse. Sort of got away with that. He's getting all the powers now. So yeah, with it being turn 16, we should have been looking for that scoring threat that he's got. Because this is going to work, isn't it? I mean, it's not even bad odds, actually. Oh, okay, as if it does that. Well, that's kind of upsetting. And orcs do that a lot. Still, in summary for that game, I think we just didn't go for the ball anywhere near enough. There was loads of opportunities to get a one-dyer, which is often good enough. And sometimes you have to just go for that, even though you've got strip ball and they've got sure hands. Even if it just, to put some fear into them. But especially, massively, when the second half he had the ball on the blitzer instead of the thrower. That was a massive sack the ball, please sign to me. It didn't work out, which is a shame. One time didn't work out. Nothing died. It's not too bad overall. So actually, with it being College League, that kind of loss probably teaches a few things compared to it going well. It did actually go very well on the injuries and stuff. Locking dice were actually quite good. His were normal, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's all. So, until next time.